Picture this. You're in a helicopter with your own team, flying home after finishing a mission. And then out of nowhere, a missile rips through the sky and blows you out of existence. Not by accident, on purpose. The very people you risked your life for just decided you were worth more dead than alive. That's where this story should start, but the real twist happened just a few hours earlier. So let's rewind. Meet the Losers, an elite Black Ops team, U.S. Special Forces, the kind of unit that doesn't officially exist on paper. Their leader is Clay, a man who spent so long defining himself by rank and mission that he barely knows who he is without a uniform on. Beside him is Roke, the demolitions expert, short-tempered, blunt, but fiercely loyal underneath it all. Then there's Pooch, the heavy weapons guy, who spends half his time thinking about the wife he left back home. Jensen is the tech genius, the one who never shuts up, but whose brain works faster than any computer in the room. And then there's Cougar, the sniper who barely talks, but when he pulls the trigger, he never misses. These five are sent into Bolivia. The mission sounds simple enough on paper. Track down a drug lord's compound, paint the target with a laser, call in an airstrike, go home. Clean, quiet. Except war never stays clean. Right as they're locking in that laser designator, something stops them cold. Inside that compound, they spot trafficked children, kids, held hostage in the middle of a drug cartel's base. Their blood runs cold. Immediately, they radio their handler, a shadowy figure known only by the codename Max, and beg him to call off the strike. There are kids down there. And the answer that comes back? Something none of them could have imagined. Max doesn't care. The strike proceeds as planned, kids or no kids. So now what do you do when your own commanding officer orders you to let innocent children die? For the Losers, the moral math wasn't complicated, even if the consequences would be. They disobey orders. They storm the compound themselves. They save every single child. And in the process, they take down the drug lord too. Mission technically accomplished. Time to go home. A helicopter arrives to extract them. But here's where the story loops back to that opening scene. Max has no idea the kids were rescued. All he knows is that his team disobeyed a direct order and now knows far too much. In his mind, that makes them a liability. So he gives the order, eliminate them. The very helicopter that was supposed to carry them home becomes the bomb that's meant to end their lives. The Losers watch, helpless, as a missile obliterates that chopper. By sheer luck, they weren't on it, but in that instant, everything becomes clear. This wasn't friendly fire. This was a targeted assassination attempt by their own government. Now they've got two choices: expose the truth and risk everything, or fake their deaths and disappear. They choose to vanish. No money, no passports, no way home. Stranded in Bolivia, officially listed as dead.
4 months crawl by. 4 months of sitting with the fact that the country they bled for just tried to erase them. And that's when a mysterious woman walks into their lives, Aisha. Nobody knows where she came from, but one thing is written all over her face: vengeance. She approaches Clay with an offer: help me kill Max and I'll get all of you home. Clay has no reason to trust her, but he's also got nothing left to lose. He says yes. She keeps her word. The team makes it back to the US, landing in Miami. The plan is straightforward: hit a convoy that's supposedly transporting Max. Except when they strike, Max isn't even there. It was a setup. Aisha used them to steal a hard drive loaded with Max's darkest secrets, and Jensen, being Jensen, infiltrates the very company that manufactured the drive and steals the decryption algorithm needed to crack it open. Why did she need this drive so badly? Why lie to get it? The answers are coming, but by now, the team already knows they've been used as pawns in someone else's game. Once they finally break into the drive, what they find shakes them to the core: a $400 million transfer under Max's name. The reason? He's been selling something called snukes, sonic nukes, eco-friendly weapons of mass destruction that use sound waves instead of radiation to level entire cities. No fallout, no trace, same devastation. And he's been selling them to international terrorists. Following the money trail leads them straight to the port of Los Angeles, Max's home base. The plan crystallizes. hit that port, and end Max once and for all. But then Jensen digs a little deeper into that drive and uncovers something that flips the entire story upside down. Bolivia wasn't a real mission, it was Max's cover-up. That drug lord had discovered Max's plan, so Max used the losers to eliminate him. And the biggest gut punch of all, Aisha is that drug lord's daughter. This whole time she's been working her own revenge plot, using them as her weapon. The moment her identity is exposed, she shoots Jensen in the arm and disappears. Trust shattered, the team fears she might turn on them completely, so they rush their attack on Max's base, only to walk straight into a trap, because Roque, one of their own, has betrayed them, handing them to Max and his ruthless head of security, Wade. Sit with that for a second. Imagine the one person you trust most in a war zone, the guy who's supposed to have your back, is the one who sells you out. There's no betrayal deeper than that. Clay and the others are captured, cornered, moments from execution, and then the twist nobody saw coming. Aisha, the woman they thought had become their enemy, comes back. She ambushes Max's men and frees them all. Even as, mid-fight, Clay admits the truth to her face. Yes, he's the one who killed her father. And still, something bigger than revenge holds her back in that moment.
Meanwhile, Roque seizes the chaos to steal Max's plane, loaded with the stolen money, and tries to make a run for it. Wade chases him down on a motorcycle. Cougar lines up the shot, hits the bike's engine, and triggers a chain reaction that blows the plane sky high, killing both Wade and Roque instantly. But Max survives, and now his true face comes out. He murders the very scientist who built the Snooks and reveals his real endgame. This was never just about money. He wants to spark a global conflict, plunge the world into chaos, and rise to power in the wreckage. How far can one man's hunger for power actually go? Far enough to engineer a world war? While Jensen, Cougar, and Aisha scramble to help Pooch, shot in both legs by one of Max's guards, Clay chases Max alone, all the way to a massive shipping crane, and that's where the story hits its most brutal moment. Max, smiling like he's already won, reveals he's activated a snook set to wipe out all of Los Angeles. Clay now faces an impossible choice: disarm the bomb or kill the man standing right in front of him. He can't do both. Choose one and the other is gone forever. One man's personal revenge or the lives of millions of innocent people. Which one matters more? Clay chooses the city. Max escapes, but before he vanishes, Clay makes sure Max knows one thing. He's seen his face now, and a man who spent his whole life hiding in the shadows just lost that advantage for good. Finding him again is only a matter of time. Max flees on a public bus and gets robbed by two random muggers. A man capable of igniting a global war brought down to nothing by two street thugs. What happens to him after that? Nobody knows. The story leaves it hanging, a loose thread deliberately left untied. As for the losers, they go back to their small, quiet lives. Pooch rushes to the hospital where his pregnant wife is giving birth to his son. After everything, after all that blood and betrayal, the most beautiful moment of his life was still waiting for him. And Jensen? He shows up to his 8-year-old niece's soccer game like nothing ever happened, like he didn't stare down death just months before. And that's where the story ends. But the question lingers: did the man who tried to burn the world down really just disappear on a city bus? Or was that just another disguise? What do you think? Is Max really gone for good? Or is he coming back even more dangerous than before? Drop your answer in the comments.